If you swallow chewing gum, it will stay in your stomach for 5 to 7 years. Forensic science can solve any crime and tell you exactly who did it. Who are we to disagree? We're only here to burst some food myths. Here are 10 food myths you might have believed for far too long. Chicken biryani is Indian. We all want credit for biryani. We made it famous, made it legend, gave it all, and turned it into a Taylor Swift of a good meal. But we only popularized a dish that made its origins from Birinj in Persia. Biryani was brought to India by the Mughals. Indian chefs adapted it over time, making all the varieties we love and fight over. We're looking at you, Meghana. Tell us in the comment section which is your favorite biryani. Applying turmeric paste to your skin will protect you from falling ill. Some of us have spent enough days looking yellow or bleached Oompa Loompa to know this is not true. Turmeric makes food delicious, and despite its ability to stain everything you own, there is data to prove that it has some cosmetic benefits. But it will not help you stay healthy when you apply it to your skin. Don't believe the hype. Samosa is an Indian snack. Another import. Samosa is believed to have originated from the Middle East, and it was baked, not fried. Of course, we changed that. It was introduced in Central Asia as samsa and later in India as samosa, where it is still deep fried. Made with maida and filled with diced vegetables, samosas have traveled across the world and are available in every shape and stuff. Chicken Tikka masala originated in India. We made chicken tikka, but the masala ain't ours. Tikka masala is on every Indian restaurant menu across the world, but it was likely invented in either Britain or Scotland. Either invented by a Bangladeshi chef or a Pakistani chef who worked in Indian restaurants. Coconut oil is unhealthy because it is high in saturated fat. Moving on to coconut oil, it's time to set the record straight. Yes, coconut oil is high in saturated fat, but it also contains medium-chain triglycerides, which have been linked to health benefits, including improving brain function and helping you lose weight. And if you're counting calories, then most oils have the same calories. Focus on eating a wider variety of home-cooked food and cutting down on how much you eat every day, and stay healthy instead. Curry powder isn't a thing. Garam masala is real. Sambar powder is Indian, and so is chaat masala. But Indian homes don't use curry powder. It was invented by the British in the late 1700s to mimic Indian food. The Brits loved it so much, including Queen Victoria, who got a taste, that the first Indian restaurant, Hindustani Coffee House, popped up in Britain. Fast forward to the 1940s. Post Second World War, Bangladeshi workers started curry houses across London. The only thing truly Indian about curry powder is the word curry that can trace its roots to Tamil. Eating rice for dinner will make you put on weight. Rice does not make you overweight. Actually, this can be said about literally any food. Grain, vegetable or fruit. On their own, they cannot make you fat. And it doesn't matter when you eat them. Eating too much makes you put on weight. While we're at it, can we stop labeling food as good or bad? All food is just food. And the only thing that makes food great is how much you love eating it. Back to rice. It's gluten-free, low in fat, and it's a good source of energy. Cinnamon is a cure for diabetes. If this sounds too good to be true, it is probably untrue. Please do not take advice from the internet about magical cures. Cinnamon is delicious and makes for an amazing addition in both sweet and savory dishes. And it has been shown to help regulate blood sugar. But it does not cure any diseases. Talk to a certified doctor you know and trust on how to deal with any illnesses. Adding oil to pasta and noodle water prevents it from sticking. While it might seem like a good idea, it won't stop your noodles and pasta from sticking. In fact, all it's going to do is make them greasy and stop all the sauces from sticking to them. If you don't want your noodles clumping, here are 3 things you can do instead. Make sure there is enough water in your pot while boiling them, and make sure the pot is large enough to allow the pasta and noodles to grow. Rinse them in cool water soon after they stop cooking and become mushy. Alcohol used in cooking burns out. We know what you're thinking, but it lights on fire. The alcohol burns off. Yes, this pyromaniac's dream come true is impressive and dangerous. But your rum cake actually has a bit of rum in it. About 40% at least. Not enough to get you drunk, of course. But if you're sober, then maybe avoid any recipe that calls for alcohol. It would take about 3 hours of slow cooking to completely burn out all the alcohol you add to your food. The best way to cook is using traditional methods because our ancestors did. Modern kitchen appliances, including air fryers, microwaves, and even the appliance, are designed to make your life easy. And none of them are hurting you or your food. Unless you manage to burn your food or use a terrible recipe, your food is safe and so is your health. Cooking any food is going to reduce the micronutrients in it, but it also makes it safer for you too. Avoiding technology in your kitchen because our ancestors did it is like avoiding cell phones because they use handwritten letters.